Breaking news: Donald Trump impeached for the second time. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or depending on the time we're reaching you. Welcome back to our channel, and it's so good to have you guys back here again. Thank you once again, guys, for all you do for this channel. We really appreciate you. Yes, this one is a breaking one, guys. This one has just dropped. We all know what's been going on in the United States regarding their presidential election. Donald Trump has refused to I don't know, he's enjoying the White House. He doesn't want to step aside. He doesn't want to step down. And at the moment, the House voted and he's been impeached for the second time. We'll bring you all of the details shortly. But before we carry on, my beautiful people, please, guys, don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Thank you once again. Donald Trump became the first US president in history to be impeached twice when the House of Representatives voted on Wednesday to charge him with inciting last week's mob attack on Congress. The Senate would not hold a trial before January 20th when Democrat Joe Biden assumes the presidency, meaning the real estate tycoon will escape the risk of being forced to leave early. He will, however, depart in disgrace and likely due to face a Senate trial later. The only question in the House has been how many Republicans will join the Democrat majority. In the end, 10 Republicans broke ranks, including the party's number 3 in the House, Representative Liz Cheney. Holed up in the White House, Trump had no immediate reactions, but he earlier issued a brief statement insisting that he opposed violence among his supporters. In light of reports of more demonstrations, I urge that there must be no violence, no lawbreaking, no vandalism of any kind. This is not what I stand for, he said. I call on Americans to help ease tension and calm tempers. Thank you. Reflecting the fear of upheaval, armed National Guards deployed across the Capitol and central streets were blocked to traffic. In the Capitol building itself, guards in full camouflage and carrying assault rifles assembled, some of them grabbing naps, early Wednesday under the ornate statue and historical painting. Trump survived the first impeachment almost exactly a year ago when the Republican-controlled Senate acquitted him of abusing his office to try and get dirt on Biden's family before the election. This time, his downfall was triggered by a speech he delivered to a crowd on the National Mall on January 6th, telling them that Biden had stolen the presidential election and that they needed to march on Congress and show strength. Amped up on weeks of election conspiracy theories pushed by Trump, the mob then stormed into the Capitol, fatally wounded one police officer, wrecked furniture, and forced terrified lawmakers to hide, interrupting a ceremony to put the legal stamp on Biden's victory. One protester was shot dead, and 3 other people died of medical emergencies, bringing the toll to 5. Democrat House Speaker Nancy Pelosi told the chamber that Trump must go. He's a clear and present danger to the nation that we all love, she said. A Democratic lawyer, Ilhan Omar, branded Trump a tyrant, saying that for us to be able to survive as a functioning democracy, there has to be accountability. But Nancy Mace, a newly elected Republican Congresswoman, said that while lawmakers need to hold the president accountable, the speed of impeachment poses great questions about the constitutionality. The top Republican in the House, Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, said that while Trump deserves censure, hurriedly impeaching will further divide this nation. McConnell open to impeachment. Trump, who had been stripped of his social media megaphones by Twitter and Facebook and finds himself increasingly ostracized in the business world, is struggling to impose his message, let alone any kind of resistance. His refusal to accept any responsibility for the horrifying scenes on January 6th, including his insistence Tuesday that his speech was totally appropriate, has infuriated allies and opponents alike. The main question now is to what extent former Republican allies in the Senate will turn on their party's figurehead. Last year, they acquitted Trump overwhelmingly after the House impeached him for abuse of office. Powerful Republican Senate leader Mitch McConnell had made clear there is no time before Trump's January 20th exit to hold an impeachment trial, given that the Senate is in recess until January 19th. However, he said Wednesday that he was open to the possibility of voting to convict Trump in a trial, which could still be held after Biden takes over. I've not made a final decision on how I will vote, and I intend to listen to the legal arguments when they are presented to the Senate, McConnell said. The New York Times reported Tuesday that McConnell is signaling privately that he believes Trump did not commit impeachable offenses. This presents a potentially fatal shift in the ground under Trump's feet because it could lead other Republican senators to join in convicting Trump, with the goal of turning the page in the turbulent relationship between the party and former reality TV host and real estate magnate. Meanwhile, the increasingly toothless Trump social media woes deepened late Tuesday when video sharing giant YouTube said it was suspending his official account for at least a week out of concern his videos could incite violence. He's also been cut out by the business world, threatening his financial future once he leaves the White House. The latest blow to Trump empire was when the mayor of his native New York City, Bill de Blasio, announced on Wednesday a termination of contracts to run a golf course, 2 ice skating rinks, and a carousel in Central Park. New York City doesn't do businesses with insurrectionists, de Blasio, a Democrat, tweeted. Wow, I really wish something like this can happen in our beloved country in Nigeria. You see, there is really no fear. Trump, he messes up, he faced the full wrath of the law. Imagine our own very President Muhammadu Buhari was summoned before the House to come and at least tell the House what his plans are for regarding the insecurity going on. Buhari, first of all, he accepted to honor the invitation. Later on, presidency came, twisted it up, and gave some flimsy excuses. Buhari has done a lot of things that are impeachable that would warrant him to be impeached. But for some reasons, all the reps, they are all silent. See what is going on in the United States right now. Donald Trump has just been impeached for the second time. Guys, let's hear your take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye for now and God bless.